we explore the wonders of the universe. Today, we're going to talk about space exploration, one of the most fascinating and important endeavors of humanity. Space exploration is the investigation of outer space by means of spacecraft, satellites, probes, rovers, and telescopes. It has been a source of curiosity, discovery, and inspiration for centuries, and it has also impacted our society in many ways. In this video, we will cover some of the latest discoveries, the most promising missions, the most significant milestones, and the most exciting benefits of space exploration. Let's get started. First, let's talk about some of the latest discoveries in space exploration. These are some of the findings that have made headlines in the past few years and have advanced our knowledge of the universe. One of the most remarkable discoveries is the detection of water vapor on exoplanet K2-18b, which is located about 110 light-years away from Earth. This is the first time that water has been found in the atmosphere of a planet that orbits within the habitable zone of its star, meaning that it could potentially support life. This discovery was made by using data from the Hubble Space Telescope and the Kepler Space Telescope, which are both space exploration missions that have revolutionized our understanding of exoplanets, or planets outside our solar system. Another groundbreaking discovery is the first image of a black hole, which was released in 2019. A black hole is a region of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. The image shows the shadow of a supermassive black hole at the center of a galaxy called Diomedes 7, which is about 55 million light-years away from Earth. The image was captured by using a network of 8 radio telescopes around the world, called the Event Horizon Telescope, which is a collaborative project involving many countries and institutions. A third notable discovery is the identification of organic molecules on Mars, which are the building blocks of life. These molecules were detected by the Curiosity rover, which is one of the 4 rovers that have landed on Mars as part of the Mars exploration program. The Curiosity rover also found evidence of ancient lakes and rivers on Mars, suggesting that the planet was once more hospitable to life. The other rovers that have explored Mars are Spirit, Opportunity, and Perseverance, which is the latest and most advanced rover that landed in 2021. Perseverance is also carrying a helicopter called Ingenuity, which is the first aircraft to fly on another planet. These are just some of the amazing discoveries that space exploration has made in recent years, and there are many more to come. Now, let's talk about some of the most promising space exploration missions that are planned or underway for the near future. These are some of the missions that have the potential to make history and reveal new secrets of the universe. One of the most anticipated missions is the James Webb Space Telescope, which is expected to launch in 2021. The James Webb Space Telescope is the successor of the Hubble Space Telescope, which has been in orbit since 1990 and has made countless discoveries and stunning images of the cosmos. The James Webb Space Telescope will be able to observe the infrared light from the most distant and oldest objects in the universe, such as the first stars and galaxies that formed after the Big Bang. It will also be able to study the atmospheres of exoplanets and search for signs of life. Another exciting mission is the Mars Sample Return Mission, which is a joint project between NASA and the European Space Agency. The Mars Sample Return Mission aims to bring back rock and soil samples from Mars to Earth for the first time. The mission will involve 3 spacecraft: the Perseverance rover, which will collect and store the samples; the Mars 2026 lander, which will launch a small rocket carrying the samples into orbit; and the Earth Return orbiter, which will capture the samples and bring them back to Earth. The mission will help us understand the geology and history of Mars, and possibly answer the question of whether there was ever life on the red planet. A third ambitious mission is the Artemis program, which is NASA's plan to return humans to the Moon by 2024. The Artemis program will use a new rocket called the Space Launch System and a new spacecraft called Orion, which will carry astronauts to the lunar orbit. The program will also involve the construction of a lunar outpost called the Gateway, which will serve as a staging point for lunar and deep space exploration. The program will also aim to land a first woman and the next man on the Moon, and to establish a sustainable human presence on the lunar surface. These are some of the most promising space exploration missions that are in the works, and they will surely expand our horizons and inspire us to reach for the stars. Now, let's talk about some of the most significant milestones in the history of space exploration. These are some of the events that have marked the progress and achievements of humanity in exploring the final frontier. One of the most significant milestones is the launch of Sputnik, which was the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. Sputnik was launched by the Soviet Union on October 4, 1957, and it sparked the beginning of the space age and the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States. Sputnik also led to the creation of NASA, which is the leading agency for space exploration in the world. Another major milestone is the Apollo 11 moon landing, which was the first time that humans set foot on another celestial body. Apollo 11 was the culmination of the Apollo program, which was NASA's mission to land humans on the moon. Apollo 11 was launched on July 16, 1969, and it carried 3 astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. On July 20, 1969, Armstrong and Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon, while Collins orbited the moon in the command module. The moon landing was watched by millions of people around the world, and it was a historic achievement for humanity. A third important milestone is the Hubble Space Telescope's deployment, which was the first space telescope to observe the universe in visible light. The Hubble Space Telescope was launched by NASA on April 24, 1990, and it was placed in orbit by the Space Shuttle Discovery. The Hubble Space Telescope has been operating for over 30 years, and it has made many discoveries and images that have transformed our view of the universe. The Hubble Space Telescope has also been serviced and upgraded by several Space Shuttle missions, which have extended its lifespan and capabilities. These are some of the most significant milestones in the history of space exploration, and they have shown us the wonders and challenges of space. Now, let's talk about some of the most exciting benefits of space exploration for humanity. These are some of the reasons why space exploration is worth pursuing and supporting. One of the benefits of space exploration is technological spin-offs, which are innovations that are derived from or inspired by space technology and that have applications in other fields. Some examples of technological spin-offs are GPS, satellite TV, solar panels, memory foam, and artificial limbs. These technologies have improved our lives in many ways, such as navigation, communication, energy, comfort, and health. Another benefit of space exploration is scientific knowledge, which is the accumulation of facts and theories that help us understand the universe and ourselves. Space exploration has contributed to scientific knowledge by revealing the existence of exoplanets, studying cosmic microwave background radiation, and exploring the possibility of life beyond Earth. These discoveries have expanded our worldview and stimulated our curiosity and imagination.